Batman versus Superman trailer. I don't know if I like it or not.
What?
I like it. I like it.
I loved
I
it.
need to see more.
I loved it.
Or really, but I don't like that Batman and Superman are fighting. I realize that they're doing the New 52 thing, but the issue is the Batman versus Superman fight is supposed to have so much momentum and so much importance because these two have been friends. They don't just fight because they hate each other. They fight because they have different ideologies that finally comes crashing down.
Wait. The New 52 thing, don't you mean Frank Miller's?
I'm talking about Frank Miller's, yeah, but they're going for the Frank Miller look, but they're like running with the New 52 like story. So it's really. But the issue is like, I like Dark Knight Returns. It's one of my favorite Batman stories. I just don't think the whole fight between them is gonna work. I guess.
Here's my thing. Like I think it's gonna work fine. Okay, what I like about the trailer is that half of it is devoted to Superman, the other half is completely devoted to Batman. Okay, and I'm sorry, Affleck looks fucking beastly.
He's amazing.
In that fucking outfit. I looked at him and went, "That's fucking Batman." It's fucking Batman.
I'm in like this wild majority of like, because I'm on the Nolan fan page.
Wow.
The Batman fan page, so there's a lot of Nolan people, and I'm like in this one like 25% people that are like, I think he's going to be the best on-screen Batman in like a long time because he looks.
Like him,
good.
dude, no. In the beginning, when he's just it's just Affleck and he's staring at the Batsuit. Dude, he looks like fucking Bruce from the animated series.
He has the chin.
Like he has bat chin. Finally, we have someone with bat chin.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing I'll give him. Upon hearing his casting, my mentality is, you need to earn it. For me to accept it, right? I'm sorry. Like, we'll not give Daredevil a pass. But I will give this. When I saw the set pictures and that I don't know what kind of steroids he took or what he's lifting, but he turned into a monster. That is some Goku anti-gravity training that he's doing. So it's great look. Saw the suit. I love the suit. My only concern is if he's gonna have the whole Keaton syndrome where he can't turn his neck, which is really weird. But we'll see.
I'm interested to see what his bad voice is, because I don't think the voice that he does...
No, I think that's a filter.
That was just for the mechanical suit, dude.
Yeah, I think
for anything else.
Because that makes or breaks a Batman, is your bad voice. Because we all know Bale's
I have cancer!
We all know, like, I think Christian Bale was a wonderful Bruce Wayne and just an awful Batman.
Thank you. Thank you.
But...
if I can... jump in here for a second.
Yeah, of course.
I think I might be the only one that actually hated the trailer. But look, visually, looks fine. Okay, I have no problem with Ben Affleck as Batman. No problem with Henry Cavill as Superman. But you know what? We're only judging on what it looks like. Okay, Man of Steel looked really good. Too bad it wasn't really good.
You're the only person here who hated that movie?
Let me finish.
Adam disagrees.
Armageddon wipes out half of Metropolis, and he's kissing Lois Lane as they're floating to the Earth. Okay? Alright? So, okay. I hated Man of Steel. Okay? The only redeeming factor to this movie is Ben Affleck's involved. And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't he get one of his writers from one of
the writer from Argo,
yeah.
So that's the redeeming factor of this movie. Look, I'm gonna go see this bullshit regardless because I can. But I expect nothing big from it. I'm gonna go in with TMNT expectations. So if it's
Sinner,
Sinner. I understand where Robert's coming from because let's face it. Man of Steel wasn't not that good, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but I think I showed Joel and we talked about it. The studio color corrected Superman and removed.
And it looked great. Yeah, I will admit that. Yeah, I gotta give him that.
And it just goes to prove that this dark and gritty look that DC's been trying to ride off of Nolan's success does not work. It only works.
They're trying to cram too much stuff into this Batman v Superman. It's like, hey, guess what? We're going to fight as soon as we meet. And then we're going to add all these other characters in. And then we're going to have Lex Luthor and Joker. And we're going to have Wonder Woman. It's like...
I was actually...
No, believe it or not. No. The thing is, I'm really looking forward to the movie, but I have those exact same concerns. Okay, that they're just putting too much shit in. They're not going to be able to juggle it well. Unless they make it long enough.
It's like DC's pressing the panic button because Marvel's got their ass whooped, and they're like, oh, let's just throw everybody in here and see what happens. You know, I mean, come on. You know, maybe if Man of Steel had a little more character development instead of punching a guy for 2 hours straight, you know, that movie would have ended up better.
Storms. We had Superman.
I don't want to hear your excuse,
Superman. Okay, we had Superman Returns, which was him freaking talking for like 3 hours. Had like the complete freaking opposite, and it didn't work.
Hey, okay. First of all, I might go on the record of being the only one, but I enjoyed Superman 1 and 2, the Christopher Reeves film, and I don't care if they're making up for 5 films. And
I was fine with the first one.
There's still no reason to fight a guy and the Kryptonians for 2 hours straight. Boom, 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 boom. Man, it was like it was 2 titties away from a Michael Bay film.
I wouldn't go that far. And look, nobody here. Nobody here is taking a dump on unnecessarily on the first 2. I'm all right with the first Superman movie. I like Zod in Superman 2. Not for the right reasons, only because he's so overblown and ridiculous. But hey, I enjoy that movie, right? So it's everything afterwards that I got a problem with, right? As for the constant fighting, as for the constant fighting stories, there was 30 or 40 fucking years.
Listen, let's get back on the subject.
Don't you think that's a bit much? Like, have you not waited long enough?
Oh, just two things. 2 quick things to wrap up. Well, at least I don't mind Superman 1, so that's kind of pushed out of the way. My thing with with Marvel and DC specifically is, you know, as soon as DC watched Daredevil, they're like, oh, shit, they could do Darkwell too. Fuck. You know they watched it, and they're like, oh, Marvel's trying to do what we did, and then they watched, they're like, oh, shit, what do we do next? But no, I actually agree with Storms. They're shoving too much in the film, and even though they're cameos, like, I always have been saying that I thought the Batman vs Superman storyline should have been like Avengers Infinity Gauntlet, like the last thing, like the last of like their big Justice League movies, when like the ideologies finally clash together, and we have like this big movie that we've had like movies building up to. But my biggest, we're all gonna see Batman vs Superman, obviously, but like my biggest concern with it is Jesse Eisenberg, because I don't care how good that boy's gonna look. I am always going to hear it's just magic or whatever his magician lines are, and like, you can see me now. Like the voice he gave in the trailer, he sounds like a Southern Beauregard. Like he just. I just don't see him as Lex Luthor. Like, Lex Luthor's this big, tough, imposing, like, genius, and Jesse Eisenberg's this skinny, bald kid who looks like he got rejected from Apple.
You know who I was always with? I was with that petition. I want Heisenberg, not Eisenberg. Because Bryan Cranston would have been
amazing. That would have been amazing to see Bryan Cranston play Lex Luthor. And I think everybody was so sad when we heard Jesse Eisenberg was playing Lex Luthor.
Dude, I wanted to cry. I
thought it was a joke, honestly, the first time I saw it. I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Not a chance in hell. But no,
I will admit, Aquaman looks badass. Aquaman.
He looks like Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones.
Because he is.
Because he is Khal Drogo.
There's no difference between the characters if he has tattooed scales on him.
I'd rather that than the orange and green. Dude.
Yeah, I would rather that than the orange and green look. I think he's
riding the purple seahorse. You know, like
I think they needed to do that with Aquaman. Of all the characters to give an edgy look, they needed to, because let's face it, unless you're a comic book reader, no one takes Aquaman seriously.
No, the comic book readers barely take Aquaman seriously too.
I like Aquaman, and I barely take Aquaman seriously sometimes.
Oh my god.